Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. Got a new vinyl pickups video today. I've not done one of these for a little while, so I thought I've been stockpiling some stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna show you this very esoteric, very varied taste, a bit of classical in there, classic rock. Yeah, let's just see how it goes, and let's kick this off with a couple of Stones records. I'm getting into the Stones. I've always liked the Stones, but I've never really owned a lot of Stones records. I've only really had compilations and stuff like that. So I've started buying the odd release by them, but I did think it was good to buy Hot Rocks. And this is the reissue. This is all digital from DSD. We know that. It says it on the label, or on the jacket really. It's a double album. This was released, oh god, I don't know when. I can't remember when this was released. It was originally released in the early 70s, but this is a reissue. This is pretty good actually. Take it out of the plastic and show you the records. So here's record 1. Now I know these are DSD, but you know I'm of the camp that if it sounds good, that's good enough for me. I won't show you the other record, but I will show you the jackets, and it says it clearly, says it on here, DSD. On the jacket, there's no ifs or buts about that. And this has got Time Is On My Side, Heart of Stone, Play With Fire, Satisfaction, As Tears Go By, Get Off My Cloud, Mother's Little Helper, 19th Nervous Breakdown, Paint It Black, Under My Thumb, Ruby Tuesday, Let's Spend the Night Together, Jumping Jack Flash, Street Fighting Man, Sympathy for the Devil, Honky Tonk Woman, Gimme Shelter, Midnight Rambler, Live, You Can't Always Get What You Want, Brown Sugar, and Wild Horses. Like I say, they came in polyline dinners, and yeah, the records are in, they sound absolutely brilliant for DSD. We know the Stones records do sound good in DSD. The mono box was all DSD, we know that. I don't have the mono box, it's one that I need to buy. But anyway, that's Hot Rocks. Then I thought, well, you know what, I need more, so I bought more Hot Rocks. This is a bit weird though, this one, because this is on exclusive limited edition glow-in-the-dark vinyl with lithographs on archival paper and original gatefold art. If I can, I shall insert a bit of film of it glowing in the dark. It does actually glow in the dark, but yeah, so this was actually a record store day thing, I think, a record store day release, but I got this from Amazon, which is unusual. But yeah, so obviously old stock, didn't sell on a record store day, so they're flogging it through Amazon. So this is got more of the same sort of thing going through their period. I'm not going to get it out of the plastic because I've just split that bag getting the other one out. So these are really quite tight in these. I look forward to them actually making double sleeves, that double albums actually fit in comfortably without stretching it. But yeah, so more Hot Rocks, the Rolling Stones. So I'm done on Rolling Stones now. Next one is a bit of an odd one. Let's have just a slurp of caffeine. The next one is an odd one. I'm still building up my David Bowie collection, and I saw this and I thought, I will buy it. It's not his best album. It's probably the lowest of the low on his output, and that's David Bowie's Tonight. It's got a couple of good tracks on this. Loving the Aliens, really, really good. Blue Jeans, okay. It's had a bad rap, and for good reason, really. I mean, yeah, it's not really his best album, to be fair. And the tracks on it, you know, Loving the Alien, Don't Look Down, God Only Knows. Why did he record that? I don't know. And Tonight, obviously. Then you've got Blue Jean, Neighbourhood Threat, Tumble and Twirl, I Keep Forgetting, and Dancing with the Big Boys. It's okay. It was the album that he was promoting on the Glass Spider tour, which was a big bombastic stadium tour, which he hated doing. He hated doing stadiums. He hated the big show like that. And yeah, he never did another stadium show after that tour. He went back to doing theatres, and good for him. So yeah, Tonight, David Bowie. It's not a bad album, but it is deep in the weeds, really. It's not sort of top draw David Bowie. So the next one. Now we're going back and forth. Actually, there's I done a video a while back where I was talking about Eyeless in Gaza, and Hannah, the Omaha introvert, she done a video in response to that, almost, where she suddenly discovered that she liked Eyeless in Gaza, and she bought a load of records that by Eyeless in Gaza. I think she bought 3 or 4 in one hit. They're all reasonably priced, and there's one that she bought which I didn't have, which was their debut album. And after seeing her video, I sat there and I thought, good God, she's got one I haven't got. I've got to get it. So there we go. Eyeless in Gaza. Photographs as Memories. This is a first pressing. Well, it's very easy to tell a first pressing because the first pressings had an inner sleeve with advertisements all over it for other cherry red releases. The jacket's a little bit of worn down the bottom on this. It's not near mint. It's probably a VG jacket, but the actual record is in VG plus near mint. Let me just show you the record. For those who don't know, Eyeless in Gaza are very much it's in such good condition. It's hardly been played. There's very little, if any, spindle marks on that inner sleeve. Yeah, let's see. And this is a porcupine cut. So this was cut by George Peckham. This was cut by George Peckham as he cut many new wave records back in the day. But yeah, Eyeless in Gaza, they're really an acquired taste. I mean, you either love them or hate them. They're like Marmite, so worth checking out. This one's really experimental, this album. It's their first album, so it's quite experimental. It's basically Eyeless in Gaza sort of finding their way and their sound and finding where they're going to go and when they're going to end up. They ended up sort of later on doing Red Rust September, which is a great album, more accessible, let's say. But this is really experimental, but it is good. It's slightly industrial, lots of synths and stuff like that on it. Yeah, but it's worth checking out if you've never heard Eyeless in Gaza. If you want an introduction to Eyeless in Gaza, highly recommend Red Rust September. Great album. I know Hannah put it down the bottom of her list as records that she likes by them. To each their own. I prefer the more structured stuff that they do. But anyway, I'm going to show this one because this was a bit of a laugh. I bought this from a charity shop of all places, and I paid £1 for it, and it's in, well, the jacket's in good 3G condition. The records, I don't think the record's ever been played. My wife, years ago, we went to see the film Sleeping with the Enemy, when it first came out, actually. And in that film, there's a piece of classical music called Symphonie Fantastique by Berlioz. Most specifically, Dream of a Witch's Sabbath, which is the theme that's in the film Sleeping with the Enemy. Ever since she heard that piece of classical music, my wife, she's like, freaks her out. She's like, I can't listen to that, it's horrible, it's really creepy, I can't listen to it. Anyway, I went into Oxfam the other day and found this. Berlioz, Symphonie Fantastique by the Orchestra of the Paris Opera, conducted by Pierre-Michel Leconte. And yeah, this is a pressing from, I'm not sure what year. Printed and made by Ernest J. Day and Company Limited, London. It's got sort of flip backs. It's early 60s, I believe. Let's have a look at the record. Let's see if I've got a date on this. Yeah. Can't see a date on it. First published in 1962. There we go. But yeah, so I bought this as a bit of a joke for the wife. I said I'm going to put that on when we're at home, and she said, oh, if you put that record on, I'm going out, I'm leaving you to it. But yeah, I was going to put this on in a little while. She's up in bed at the moment. I was going to put it on and just turn the volume up a bit and see what she says. Anyway, another one to add to the classical collection. It's not the pressing I actually wanted. There is a really nice audiophile version of that, done by a different orchestra. I forget who it is, but yeah, but Symphonie Fantastique by Berlioz, quite classic actually. And we come to the final one. Those of you that know, that have been here before, know that I am a huge Lana Del Rey fan. My favourite album of hers is Ultraviolence. Well, when Ultraviolence was first released back in 2015, I think it was 2015, or it could have been 2013. Comments down below, correct me if I'm wrong. I bought this is the first pressing. I bought this still sealed, which was dodgy, buying first pressings still sealed, because you don't know what you're getting. But this has got different matrix numbers that don't appear on Discogs. This is an odd one. I tried to create a new listing for this using the different matrix numbers and was told it was a reissue. I don't think it is. I think this is a first pressing with a different matrix number because they changed the stampers or something like that. Anyway, that aside, a little while ago, when it was first released, it was also released in a strictly limited amount on coloured vinyl. And that coloured vinyl version now goes on Discogs for £100, possibly more, £150. What she decided to do, to celebrate its birthday, she reissued it. And it's through her website only, you can get the coloured vinyl variant, and that is what I've got here. which is the one with the knee cover, which I like to call a knee cover. And there's her on the back there smoking a fag. That's a cigarette to our US friends, you know. But yeah, so this comes on coloured vinyl. It comes in, both records come in polylined inners, and the colour of the vinyl is the same as previous pressings. It's trans blue, which is a lovely blue. And ooh, come out, purple or mauve, whichever you want to call it. I love this album. It is by far, in my opinion, her best album. I've, yes, got 2 copies of it now. It has, I think it's still got the same catalogue numbers as the original limited one, I think. I need to check that. When it comes with the lyric sheet and a nice picture of Lana sitting in a car. And yeah, that's adding to my Lana Del Rey collection. My wife just rolls her eyes now when I say I've got another Lana Del Rey record coming. She just rolls her eyes and it's like, fucking hell, more Lana Del Rey. But yeah, there we go, Ultraviolence Lana Del Rey to add to the collection. And that's it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Come back next week. There's going to be some other bits and bobs arriving. I'm still waiting on the Syd Barrett box set. I promise when that arrives, I'll do it as an unboxing first, and then we'll do a review of the box set. Okay, so there'll be 2 videos for the Syd Barrett Third Man Records release. I promise I will hold off from ripping the packaging open. I promise I will not touch it. I will do an unboxing of that. Hopefully that should arrive soon because it's due for release in September. They didn't actually give a release date, but I'm hopeful that it's going to be on its way soon. And yeah, but anyway, hit like and subscribe and the bell button down below. It helps the channel grow, and I shall see you in the next one. Cheers, bye bye.